now starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Allman. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus, and with me always is...
Dan Allman here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Ready to get it on, man. Ready to go.
Yeah, man, it's cranking. We're here in the studio. It's episode 54. TK421. Why are you not at your station? Damn right, man.
That's right, man. That's right.
Dude, because tomorrow, dude, I can guarantee you all the weak sauce people out there are going to complain on the weather and call out from work.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
And all day tomorrow, you're going to be TK421. Watch. Dude, you've had a week, man.
Yeah, why not, man? What a week it's been, man.
Yeah, dude, before we get started, because it's been that kind of week, it's time for a double pop.
Oh. Wow, the Ollie's double tap.
Yeah, man, I had to immediately take a sip because I was ready.
There you go. That is great.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah,
well,
man.
dude, you've had a week, man.
Yeah, it's gearing up to be quite a week.
Right. And it's going to finish strong for you, too, this week.
Yeah.
So let's start out with the big news first. We've all seen it on social media.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
David and the Dynamos have hired a new drummer. The drummer is Jack McNutt.
That's right.
That's awesome. The Jack of all music trades. He's on here monthly doing his segment. Now he's a part of your band, David and the Dynamos.
Yeah.
This is your first public on airing since that news is broke. So what do you want to say about the hire for the band? Because I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, we're all parties involved are excited. We certainly are, and I know Jack is, and he's a good fit, and we clicked with him right away, and we're very, very happy to have him, and we're looking forward to what goes on from here on out with him. So, if everybody out there, Jack, just hit him up for a second, just say, hey, all right, hey man, congrats.
Dude, I'm excited whenever it gets geared up again to do some tracking down at Scotty's Bunker. I'm ready to come in there, and I'm excited to work with you guys with Jack.
Yeah, me
I
too.
really am, man. It's gonna be rad.
Yeah. We clicked pretty good right away, so it's gonna be I think it's gonna be pretty solid personally. I got a very good outlook on it, very positive about it.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
dude, I'm super stoked for it. And I can't wait to come check y'all out whenever your next show gets announced. And, of course, we'll announce it here when it comes up.
That's right.
Cool. Well, dude, last week's show, let's talk about that real quick. Let's recap that.
Yes.
And then we'll get this one cranking going, man. But first, last week's show, we had Billy Sprouse and Jack McNutt on. Jack McNutt doing the Jack of all music trades, of course. Everybody loves that series.
Yeah.
When I went to drop the guitar the week off on Monday, he's like, dude, people came in and started asking me about it. So it's happening.
That's great.
So he's feeling the effect, and that's what we want, man. We want people to contact people and learn to network within the community. Because if we all learn to work together, things will happen even bigger than what they are.
You're absolutely right about that.
So it's cool that the Jack of all music trades has taken off and people are listening and following up with Jack with questions, man. I just think that's awesome.
Yeah.
And we love having him on here. Now he's part of your band. It's now, see, we're networking. It's all networking.
Things come
together for a reason. So cool. Then we had Billy Sprouse on.
Yep.
Route 4 band. Cool dude, man.
Oh, Billy's great, man.
Awesome story about how he learned to play drums. Family member taking time out of his busy schedule to show him. It's like that whole Jedi Padawan thing,
Right.
man. I just love that kind of story, and the family embraced his playing.
And he still has the same kit.
Right. That's huge in my world, man.
Yeah,
that means a lot of good players develop like that when the families are behind them.
Oh, yeah.
And when you hear stories like that, man, it's really cool, man.
Absolutely.
That's how music keeps progressing, man, is for cool parents or parents that are hip to the arts and want to see their children progress with some of the good arts that are out there, form of drums, guitar, bass, could even be painting and all that, but the arts.
Yeah.
So that's awesome to hear that. So, dude, that was a cool show, right?
It was a great show, yeah. I loved it.
They all talked well, man. Everybody was talking well.
Of course, man.
And of course, we had our standard guest on, You know, the standard show, David Higgins with the Southern Maryland Chronicle for
Yep.
Higgy on the beat.
That's
he was
right.
on. And then we had Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 Seconds.
Yep.
And they're coming on again tonight, and it's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah.
So last week's show, episode 53, the Guru Freestyle, it was awesome success, man.
Yeah, it went very well.
Yeah,
So,
and I think going forward, man, we're going to try to find more pockets of time to freestyle talk.
we should.
Yeah, because it's people love it. People love it.
Yeah, we do too.
Exactly. Well, cool, dude. Let's just start this show up, man. All right, so this week, to start it off, we're going to get David Higgins on from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat, powered by the Ollie's Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system. That's happening.
Yeah.
That's going to be first up. And what's cool about this call is at the end of the call, we're going to get HydraFX on the phone, and they got a big New Year's Eve show extravaganza planned, and they just want to promote it for a couple of minutes. And I said, sure, let's get you on, get Higgy on so he can talk about it in the Chronicle too, because it's the very first. They're doing a first of one of something cool, so you got to hang out,
Yep.
enjoy that call when it happens, and I think their New Year's Eve party is going to be hip, man. It's going to be really cool.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
So that's cool. That's Higgy on the Beat. Then we're going to talk to Spoon's meal review tonight. Food was off the hook, fantastic. The pictures are out there. I shared it on all the social media.
Yep.
And it's taken off, man. It's real cool.
Oh, absolutely. They overdid it this week.
Yeah, love the partnership with them. So it's just an awesome restaurant. If you haven't been there yet, what are you waiting on? Just go. We'll talk about it in a couple minutes.
Yep.
Then we're going to get Sean on for Sean Kirkpatrick for Sean in 60 Seconds. Got a really cool subject this week. Kind of off topic, but I think it's kind of cool, and we need to talk about something like this. So.
Absolutely.
So it is going to be cool. So stick around definitely for that. Then we're going to take a break. Come back in a couple minutes after that break. And then we'll start the first of two feature guests. First up on the docket, repeat offender, Phillip Michael Parsons. He's
Yeah.
on the phone, on the Ollie's Bar and Grill tonight.
right.
He's on the grill, and we're going to talk to him, man. Find out what's been happening in his world since he's been on last. It's been like 25 shows ago.
Yeah,
so
that
it's been a
was-
while. So I had to get him back on before Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's awesome. He's going to be on. We're going to talk to him. It's rad. Then after we get finished with him, we're going to do the Island Music Guitar of the Week.
Sweet.
And this week we got another ESP LTD series. It's the MH1000 Deluxe, and it's actually the same guitar that Bruce Kulick played at the clinic that we went to.
Yeah, there you
it was
go.
that guitar.
Wow.
Took some pictures, put them out there on social media, and ESP themselves liked the
I
photos.
saw that.
How awesome is that?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so they're all about it. They're digging. So people out in California are talking about the Guru Show.
That's right,
You
man.
know they're geeking out with it, man. So we love them cats, man. Keep making those guitars. That's all I'm going to say.
Nice.
It's an awesome piece. I can't wait to talk about it. I got the full Guru review, and we're gonna crank it out, man.
All right.
All right, then we're going to do the Jesse Wickline Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs. A shout-out to all the fans that like and share the post, and, of course, all the ones that we like that we put on the list anyway.
That's right.
We love it, dude. It's the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus. That's how we roll, man. Cool. And then we're going to finish up the show tonight talking to Tim Elder of the Tim Elder Band.
Yeah, first time.
First time talking to him, but look, Tim Elder's been on a journey for the past year. I've been following him from afar on social media, watching how he's been, and I'm rewarding him with a spot on the show tonight, man, because if you watched his story like I did, he's really turned it around. He's got people jamming, and he's getting shows.
Yeah.
So here's our platform, man. Let's see how
he's
far we
working.
can get him going, man.
Yep. He's working hard out there.
Yeah, man. So dig that. We're going to dig it, check him out, and hang out, man.
Can't wait.
And that's episode 54, TK421, man.
That's right.
Love it, dude. What do you think, dude? You want me to get the Ollie's Bar and Grill powered up, get
Let's-
Higgy on?
Let's do that. Real quick,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to
Sure.
Ollie's for, hooking us up with a great, sponsorship as
Sure.
they do for us every week.
Yes, sir.
And just on a side note, real quick, before we get Higgins on,
Yeah.
if you want to come see me, I will be at Ollie's Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I'll be filling in with Outside the Wire. So come on down to Ollie's Friday night.
I will check you out for one set.
All right.
I will be down there for that for you.
Yeah.
All right? Unless weather gets crazy or something, but
Yeah, get on over.
I'm coming out.
Show Ollie some love. Come out, man. Say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool, man. I definitely got to check you out for a set. I'm excited for it. But you just actually finalized that call in the studio before we went on air, man.
That's right.
That's how these things work. You're networking.
Literally a minute before we started this.
That's awesome. That's why I forgot to bring it up. Good call on bringing that up, man, at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, dude. Well, dude, let's power up the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system. We'll get Mr. Higgins on with the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the bass.
That's right. It's the Southern Maryland Chronicle right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, powered by the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system.
There it is, dude. We're locking in the signal, man. Yeah, come on, Higgy. Pick this thing up.
Hello?
Higgy, it's Dan. What's happening, buddy?
What's going on, Mr. Harsha?
Man, we're in the studio. We're cranking. We don't know about Mother Nature. I got a busy travel day tomorrow to Delaware. I don't know what's happening.
Have fun.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be rainy, that's it.
It doesn't matter if it was sunny. It's Delaware.
Anything east of 95, you might see some flurries come down, but it's too warm to stick.
Sweet, dude. I'm so happy to hear that because I was seriously going to think about leaving about midnight, 1 o'clock to go there, but I'll sleep until earlier.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I got Mr. Albin here in the studio. Say hi to Mr. Higgins, Albin.
Well, Mr. Higgins, as always, hello, sir.
Mr. Albin, how you doing?
Oh, I'm so excited, man, to be here.
I feel like I haven't spoken to you in months.
I know, right? You would never think we talk once a week for like a year.
I know.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't seen you forever.
Oh.
Yeah.
But, dude, Higgy, I teased it in the beginning monologue that we got HydraFX coming on near the end of your call. They're going to make this big New Year's Eve band show celebration. They're going to promote it real quick, and I just wanted to have you on the line so you can write an article in the Chronicle about what they're doing because this is a first.
Yep.
This is a first for Southern Maryland, and I love their idea, and we're going to let them explain it. But what do you think, dude?
All right. We can pop them in right after I do events.
Perfect, dude. Well, dude, Let's jump right into it. What's Higgy on the Beat got for us?
All right, good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicle newsroom. The weather this weekend, there is a chance for showers all weekend. Highs are going to be in the low 50s, lows going to be in the low 40s, upper 30s. So let's get started with your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler of what's on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland. On Friday, 5 p.m. at Helen's Cafe Farmers Market, you got Tim Elder Band. 9 p.m., Green Door Palooza at the Green Door Sports Bar in Great Mills with Squid Inc., Shallow Deep, and Mal Dyer. 9 p.m., Ollie's Bar and Grill in La Plata, you got Outside the Wire. At Ape Hangers Bar and Grill in Belle Alton, at 8:30 p.m., you got Paradox. And at 9:30, HydraFX over at ABC Liquors and Lounge in California. On Saturday, Point Lookout Marina at Sunset Cove, 15 Strings at 7 p.m. Also at 7 p.m., you've got The Wanderers at St. Mary's Landing in Charlotte Hall. Country Memories will be at Riverside Pub at Dennis Point Marina in Drayton at 7:30. Hate the Toy will be at Moose Lodge in Indian Head at 8 p.m. Wade Elliott and Friends will be at Hill's Store in Helen at 8 p.m. And the Valley Lee Band will be playing at 8 p.m. also at the Gridiron Grill in Callaway. On Sunday, not much going on as yet, but at 4 p.m. you got the Finch family at St. Mary's Landing in Charlotte Hall.
Sure.
Weekly music schedule is prepared by Lynn Arion with permission given to the Chronicle to reprint it. That's your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler for the week. Be sure to check out the entire local music schedule, which is released Thursdays at 4 p.m. on southernmarylandchronicle.com and shortly thereafter on Facebook.
Sweet, dude.
Great lineup.
Man, I love Southern Maryland, man. They always got a band playing somewhere that you want to go check out.
There's always something going on.
That's true. So what's up,
And
Vince?
if you can't get out to see them on the weekends and you're able to get out during the week, you can go to a lot of these open mics, and you'll see a lot of these members. They'll get up and they'll play together. It's kind of like an open practice almost.
Right.
And they'll play together. So you might have 3 or 4 different bands up there playing together.
Yeah, some of the coolest music happens in those situations.
Yep.
Yes. So we got a couple events going on in Southern Maryland this weekend. At the Charles County Fairground, Friday through Sunday, different times, you have the Kris Kringle Christmas Market at the Charles County Fairgrounds. On Saturday, the 14th, at Calvert County, you got the 2019 Bicycle Poker Run to benefit Calvert and Hunger. This is a social bike ride that runs through Solomons and Drum Point for 28 miles with plenty of scenery. And on Sunday, Hollywood Volunteer Rescue Squad from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. is Breakfast with Santa.
That's cool, man. That's real cool.
So got a lot of Christmas stuff coming up.
Nice. So what's up with all these years on the docket?
What's that?
What's up with all the years and the dates on this paperwork I'm looking at?
Well, we're switching things up a little bit. And since this is a music show, we do the music schedule. I'm going to throw you guys out some things that have happened in music through the years.
Yeah, I'm digging this.
So basically, it's going to be on this day. So December 12th, 1957. Still married to his first wife, Jane Mitchum, Jerry Lee Lewis secretly married his 13-year-old second cousin, Myra Gale Brown. Lewis's personal life was hidden from the public until a May 1958 concert where Ray Berry, a news agency reporter at London's Heathrow Airport, learned about Lewis's third wife. The publicity caused an uproar, and the tour was canceled only after 3 concerts.
Wow.
In 1963, the Beatles were at the #1 on the UK singles chart with I Want to Hold Your Hand, the group's third #1 and first #1, American #1, and this year's UK Christmas #1. In 1970, the Doors played what would be their last ever live show with Jim Morrison when they played at the Warehouse in New Orleans. And in 1992, Whitney Houston started a 20-week run at #1 on the U.S. charts with The Bodyguard. It has sold over 44 million copies worldwide, becoming the best-selling soundtrack album of all time, as well as one of the best-selling albums of all time.
Wow.
And a few birthdays for some musicians today. Old Blue Eyes Frank Sinatra, Connie Francis, Dionne Warwick, Tim Hauser, Dickie Betts, Denny Diaz, Bruce Kulick, and Sheila E. Now, besides Sheila E., Dionne Warwick, and Frank Sinatra, do you guys recognize any of those names?
We just saw Bruce last week.
Yeah.
Me and Dan did.
At a guitar clinic
Okay.
at Island Music. It was tight.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I know Dickie Betts, and I know, Connie Francis, and I'm old, man. I know all that stuff.
yeah, you're old. You were probably born around their time.
I was. I still have original copies of the 45.
Dude, what depresses me is like the Doors are one of my favorite bands, they're classic, right? And their last show was 8 years before I was born.
Wow.
That just burnt. That just stuck up. I never meant to see them live, man.
That's right.
Well, dude, that's cool, man. Well, dude, let's see if we can get the Ollie's Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system cranking and get HydraFX on the other line and see if we can talk about what they got going on. What do you think, Higgy? Let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's give me some soothing tones, Auburn.
Oh, I'm in charge of soothing tones. Right here, HydraFX coming up. We got Higgins on the line.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do this thing, man.
Yeah, Higgy's on hold. We're calling up HydraFX.
We're blending a lot of calls here lately.
We are. Dude, it's
it.
2 minutes before we were supposed to call, but let's see if they pick up.
Well, if you're calling a musician, you got to call 5 minutes late.
This is Gunny.
Gunny, it's Dan from the Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air, buddy?
Yeah, man, let's do this thing.
All right, dude, hold on. I got to merge Higgy back on the line, so hold on for a second, all right?
Yeah, man.
Higgy, you there, buddy?
I'm here.
All right, I got Gunny D from HydraFX on the line, too. Gunny, say hi to Higgy.
Higgy, what's happening, man?
Not much, Gunny. How you been?
I've been good, man. How about you?
Not bad. Just working a lot.
I got you. I'm standing here also with Mr. Greg Barrett. What's happening, fellas?
Hey, Greg, what's
how
up?
you doing?
Good to see y'all. Good to talk to y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited to talk to you. It's been a long time. Gunny, I miss you like crazy. I didn't know Greg was going to be on her. I probably would have stayed home.
Oh.
I was going to cook you dinner, dude, but you just F that all up.
We got your back, man. Come on, man.
We love you guys, man.
I love y'all too, man. It's good talking to you guys again.
Well, cool, man. Well, dude, we got Higgy on the line for a reason. Y'all contacted me. You got this big New Year's Eve show extravaganza planned. So here's your platform, man. Let's talk about what you got going on New Year's Eve. Higgy, take notes, buddy.
All right, so New Year's Eve, we're playing Dockside in Deal. Not the Dockside in Virginia, which is another awesome-ass place. Shout out to Shannon and Jordan. This is Dockside in Deal, Maryland. It's up in Tracy's Landing area off of Route 2. Anywho, we have decided we've always wanted to do this for the longest time ever, man. We just didn't have the ends and the means to do so. But we just went ahead and purchased a party bus that we're going to play an acoustic show on the way up to the show and ply you with free alcohol and bad decisions all the way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
This is cool.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. I mean, we wanted to, we've been playing around the area for, centuries, it feels like. And we wanted to do something, give the fans and our family, you guys are our family, something just a little bit extra other than, hey, man, can you come to our show? We wanted to give the whole experience, the night to remember that you're probably not going to remember.
I think it's great that you guys, like you said, come to the show, but you're going to take them with you to the show. I think that's even cooler, man.
I know, that's fine, man.
And it's so responsible, and I love that part of it, where it's like...
Yeah, that was actually kind of a little bit of the thought process behind that, was that we're gonna pick everybody up. We got 2 pickup locations. So we're going to pick up at 7 p.m. New Year's Eve at the old Cheeseburger in Paradise right there in California, Maryland. And then we're also going to be picking up at the old Kmart on the Prince Frederick side of the bridge at 7:30. Wow. So basically, we're going to give them a safe ride to the show to come party with us and rock out for New Year's Eve, and we're going to get them home. So that was kind of one of the things that we wanted to do, is make sure that everybody can get to the show and get back from the show, safely. So we're doing this pretty much at no profit of our own. What we're charging for the bus basically only just covers the cost of the bus and their $10 door charge. So we just kind of rolled the door charge into the cost of the bus, and it comes out to, I think, what is it, Greg? $65?
$65 person. Again, we don't want to make any profit on this. We just want people to, one, be safe, and to come, fucking party with us, man.
Right. It's New Year's Eve, man. That's like typical New Year's Eve celebration cost at professionally held events, not like this one, but different types of events are usually a couple $100. At $65 a person, it's more than reasonable. More than reasonable.
Exactly. We're free booze while supplies last. Batteries not included, some assembly required.
Dude, we commend you for that. I mean, that is an awesome thing to do.
I mean, if we're going to throw a party, we're going to do it right, God damn it. You know what I mean?
Right. That's sweet.
Yeah, we're going to, we also thought it'd be kind of cool to do like a little private acoustic jam for those that are on the bus. Yeah. So we're going to rock some songs on the way there, too. So
I'll tell you what, and I just thought of this. Now, Gunny.
Wow.
If you mention the Guru show to us when you purchase a ticket, you can pick a damn song that we're going to play on the bus. Yeah. You pick the song, we'll play it.
Whoa. Yeah, now that's tight.
Fuck it.
That's awesome.
We're going hard, Gunny. Might as well go hard. Go hard to go home.
That's right.
Love that idea.
Man, this is going to be a
Don't go too hard, and it is acoustic. I mean,
I'm afraid there'll be no November rains and shit. I can't afford an orchestra.
Yeah. I want you to play Injustice for All right now.
The whole album.
The whole album.
Yeah. You don't need a bass player, so it'll work out.
Oh, see? See.
I think I might have just bit off more than I could chew, but fuck it, I'm down.
You're good, man. You guys are great. This is a great idea, man. We're gonna promote it out here and push it out there for you. I just can't commend you enough for the responsibility of doing something like this. This is a great idea, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the reasons, Dan, why we chose the California, Maryland pickup area there at Cheeseburger is that there's also a hotel right across the street. So they don't have to drink and drive. They can do one of two things. They can either Uber. Well, I guess three things: call a friend, Uber, or go right across the street there at the Red Roof Inn and get themselves a hotel room. They don't need to drive.
Right.
There you go. All right.
Well, if you're going to party right on New Year's, you can sober up in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, dude, exercise. For anybody listening, please exercise your responsible thinking. And I mean, if you sleep in your car, sleep in the back seat and put the keys in your fucking pocket.
That's right. Don't leave them in the ignition. I've learned that one.
Or put them in the trunk.
and all the Calvert County side cats listening in, the closest hotel to our Prince Frederick location is the Super 8 by like Wyndham, or I think is the name of it. And it's like point something miles from Kmart. So those are the two. We did our research. Those are the two closest to the bus pickups and drop-offs. So if you're listening and you get all mangled up on the bus, you're trying to get a hotel, you got the Red Roof Inn on St. Mary's side and the Super 8 on Prince Frederick. They're cheap, they're close, and they're sexy.
They are high quality establishments, man.
I'll tell you right now, you're going to want to book those well in advance because they will fill up quick.
Yep.
That is true.
Yep.
What up, Higgy? How you been, man?
Not bad. How are you, brother?
Just LIVIN, brother.
Yeah. Higgy, what questions do you have for Gunny and Greg so you can put something together for an article in the Chronicle? Because I think you got to really put a story out to promote the responsibility of seeing some bands play live and having a good time.
They've pretty much spelled it all out. We can figure out something to do on it and get it out there. Like you said, this is a responsible thing. It's a fun thing. It's a New Year's Eve party. Get to go hang with one of the premier bands in Southern Maryland that no matter where they play at, it's always a great time.
Yeah, because we freaking rule, yo.
Dig it.
Hey, Higgy and Gurus, man, I really appreciate y'all having our backs always, man. And Higgy, I know you work your ass off, man, and sharing and schedules and events and all that. The Gurus, you guys are staples in the music scene, and we really appreciate everything you guys are doing, man. Not just for us, for everybody, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll tell you this, Greg. I've always got your back because I've seen your front.
Oh, God. That's funny.
Was that
Your
Gunny?
mother said the same thing.
Oh,
yeah. That's what I want.
There
I want
it is.
the exchange. I love the exchange.
Right.
We thank
Hope you
you.
like your chicken roasted.
Oh, shit. I owe you $12.50 because you just served up a grand slam up in here. Is this Denny? Hey, seriously, we appreciate those words. Thank you so much. I know David does, me and Dan do. That means a lot to us. I'm being very serious with that. And I make jokes and all, but that does mean a lot to us. It really,
man. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we going to cut up because that's what we always do with you guys, man. But you guys are the shit, dude. And, like, this music scene, whole thing, whether it be party buses or just, like, an acoustic show at your favorite restaurant, like, y'all go above and beyond that and make it events and make it special, man. You guys make it special because you get the common folk who generally wouldn't be involved, man. And you guys are fucking hats off to you guys, man.
Thank you. Can we put Can we put your quote in captions on our page somewhere? Like we're approved.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm a hook. I need to meet up with you, Greg, one day. I got some ideas I need to throw with you, but
don't threaten me with a good time. Cool. I'm all about it.
Yeah, I'll hit you up in another week, man. But it's cool having you two on tonight, getting this event shared. But time's running, dude, so we're going to have to dip out on you. But I'll be in touch, all right?
Yes, sir. Sorry I don't have any funny poop stories for you like my brother.
Wow, yeah.
We take one poop story a year, so New Year's coming.
That was a classic.
I think Joe took care of it for about 10 years.
Yeah. You're not going to top that one. That one was pretty bad.
The water was out at the fucking truck stop. God, that's something.
And y'all got Phillip Michael Parsons on tonight too, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, you got a question for him?
That's awesome, guys. Make sure you tell him what's up from us. We love that dude, man. We played with him several times, so make sure you give him daps from HydraFX on that one.
You got it, man.
You will do, brother. All right, guys. Well,
Greg, Gunny, HydraFX, New Year's Eve. Go over, check their page out for details. They got a responsible thing with a bus ride, and booze, acoustic performance on the way to the show, and then get rocked all night and brought back safely. You guys got to take advantage of this. This is the coolest thing I've seen anybody do in a long time.
Yeah, man. This is cool.
Dude, hey, thanks for your time, y'all. We appreciate it, man.
No problem,
Much love from the HydraFX boys, man. Y'all take it easy.
All right, man.
Man. Have a great show.
All right, buddy.
All right,
Thanks,
See ya.
guys.
Peace.
Peace. Hey, Higgy.
Who we still got here?
Come on, Higgy.
I'm still here.
There it is.
Yeah, my man.
All
I'm still here.
Cool. All right, Higgy, man. Let's wrap it up, man. Promote the Chronicle. Then we'll talk to you
All
next
right,
week.
That's your wrap on music news this week. As always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at facebook.com/Southern Maryland Chronicle. or southernmarylandchronicle.com for all your local, state, regional news, weather, and sports. And I will see you guys next week.
All right, Higgy, take it easy, buddy. Thank you so much,
See you
man.
later, guys.
All right, see
Bye.
you.
Peace. Wow, dude.
Whoa.
What a call that was.
Dude, we are like, the energy level is like way up here right now. I mean, that was so cool.
Right. Dude, that was cool, man.
Very cool.
The guys in HydraFX have something very awesome going on, man.
Yeah.
And hats off to them, man. That's going to be a real fun New Year's Eve event, man. Get a hold of those guys. Get your tickets now.
I'm telling you, it's going to start a trend. I mean, that's the most responsible thing I've heard of. And, you know, that's a great way to interact and just have everybody enjoy themselves and not have to worry about, oh, no, what's going to happen in 2 hours.
Exactly.
You just keep on enjoying yourself.
Exactly.
You're taken care of.
Yeah.
So hats off from the gurus to HydraFX, Gunny, Greg. You guys, just great job, man.
Yeah, that was good. Dude, and let's transition in because we're running in late and hot already.
Oh, knocking shit over.
I'm going crazy, popping ollies. But, dude, Spoon's meal review. Dude, Spoon's Barbecue, La Plata, Maryland, Rosewick Crossing Shopping Center, home of the greatest parking lot ever. Spoon's is an on-the-corner store. Got the beautiful curve to the building. That's our home. That's where we get our meals at. They power us these nights that we do our show.
That's right.
And tonight was fantastic.
It was beyond fantastic. Last week blew us away, and we've been doing this for almost a year with him, and we were so blown away. And for some reason, this week that home run ball was 15 feet longer than last week's. They broke the record.
Exactly, dude.
I mean, you should. I wish you all could have been here to share it. I mean, there was enough for everybody, really.
There was
the ribs, the meat, everything just felt. I mean, I slid the whole. I can't even say y'all gonna laugh, but yeah, the bone was clean when I was done.
Exactly, dude.
All right, let the joke start.
Right, dude. Shrimp fried rice, as always, it's awesome. Shrimp tacos tonight. I threw those in there to spice it up, man. Dude, those tacos are awesome, man.
Wow, with
really,
the kimchi in there, spicy kimchi, and there's yo-yo sauce in there. Oh my god,
dude, it's awesome.
Cool.
Dude, just the ribs are insane.
Oh, the
man.
ribs are fantastic.
Y'all, everybody has to go there and try it out,
Yeah.
man. And
they gave us the shrimp fried rice, of course. We got that. We got the corn fritters, as you know, that powdered sugar on top.
Oh,
man.
yeah, man.
That sweetness. Green beans off the hook with the fat back.
Yep.
My goodness, man.
Dude, there's so much in that picture. The cornbread was fantastic.
Yeah.
The salad. Dude, we get treated very well here.
Very well.
Very well, and the food's fantastic, man. That's why I love talking about them, because I'm promoting something that's actually really good.
No, we believe in it.
Yeah.
We're being serious.
Yeah, I mean, go down to the restaurant, try it out, tell them the Guitar Guru sent you. They'll set you down, priority seating, and they'll take care of you. They'll get you on your journey, man, and explain the menu to you. But the menu's really easy. I mean,
it's very easy.
But just check it out. Every night, there's never a bad night to go to Spoons. They got specials every night of the week. You just have to tune in and see which ones make sense for you and your family.
That's right.
But they're there every week, man. Try them out. Spoons Barbecue, man.
Just don't go on Monday.
Yeah, that's the day they close.
Right.
They're closed on Mondays, which makes sense.
Yep.
Because that's in the restaurant world, I guess in that area, that's kind of probably the worst day of the week.
It's a very bad night for restaurants. But the day before that on Sunday, it's all-day happy hour. All-day happy hour. That's awesome.
That matters.
If you're up in the La Plata area and you're getting drug into Lowe's for light bulbs and bullshit, be like, yeah, we'll go to Lowe's. That's cool. It sounds great. We're going to have lunch at Spoons, though.
Right.
Go over to Spoons. It's right across the street.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have planned, that shit. You know?
Right, exactly, man. It's cool. Spoons Barbecue. La Plata, Maryland, Rosewick Crossing Shopping Center, man.
Yep.
Fantastic meal. I look forward to their meal next week.
That's right. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Nick. Thanks for all the hospitality.
Yep, fantastic. Dude, we're going to transition in. We're going to get the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage show system cranking again, and we're going to Mr. Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 seconds. What do you think?
Ready.
Soothing tone, sir.
Soothing tones. Sean in 60 seconds. Right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. Got a great topic this week, everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Everybody hang with it and enjoy it because this is going to be cool. And it's going to be Sean style.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, Sean, it's happening in here, man. What's going on with you, dude?
Man, I'm just hanging out. Got a little nap in today, so I'm pretty well rested now.
Nice, man. So, with this weather coming in, man, what's up with that, man, for you during the day, dude?
Doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
Just put on more clothes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, every time I run into you during the day, I always find you, man. You're just dressed with like layers on.
Yeah, I'm outside 24/7.
Nice.
Feels like it anyway.
Right, dude. That's insane, man. So, how's the band going, dude?
It's going great, man. Got a lot of cool things coming up. A bunch of new songs that we've been working on. We're going to be bringing them out in the next coming year. A bunch of really cool things happening.
Awesome, dude. Tara's fitting in pretty good. All that's happening good.
Oh yeah, easy, smooth transition. I mean, it's like nothing even happened almost. She already knew our whole set list to begin with.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's even real cool, man. That makes it real easy.
Right.
Well, dude, let's jump into your subject this week because I'm excited for it. Let's talk about it, man. What do we got this week?
Well, so a couple of weeks ago, I posted a little conspiracy thread that was actually posted by a guy named @NickHinton with 2 N's on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he was just saying, did the world end in 2012? There's a lot of different factors that he posted along with that, including over the years, everybody kind of feels like everything's been off. And different examples of the Mandela effect have come to light as well. So, I mean, do you guys know what the Mandela effect is?
Everybody thought Nelson Mandela was dead.
Right.
And he wasn't.
Right.
But he died.
Right. He died in 2013, apparently. Right. So, as soon as they turned on the Large Hadron Collider, all of a sudden he just popped back up into existence or something.
Yeah. And the Statue of Liberty actually was moved from a different location.
Yeah. So there's pictures and paintings of the Statue of Liberty on Ellis Island, but apparently the Statue of Liberty is actually on Liberty Island, and I don't remember that. I don't even remember Liberty Island ever being talked about in school.
Right.
Oh, there's a lot of that stuff. Yeah.
And then, get this: have you ever been to the Statue of Liberty?
I've driven past it from afar, but I've never actually went down.
You never went and visited there, but you know anybody who's actually gone up there and climbed the statue?
My son went this year, but he couldn't go up there.
Right. Well, so apparently before 2012, there were people going up and getting up into the torch, and there's actually pictures of people. People have taken pictures and have photo evidence of them being up in the torch. But all of a sudden, there's this. So there was an explosion from a German attack on U.S. soil just before entering World War I, which caused the torch to be shut off from the public for over 100 years. But there's people who have been there, and they even in the movie X-Men, they depicted it as a casual thing for tourists to go up there.
Right.
I thought they had steps inside because you could see the construction of it.
Well, yeah,
it's made out of copper.
It was supposed to be a tourist attraction, but because of that explosion that happened 100 years ago, apparently no one's ever been allowed up there.
No, dude, I remember in elementary school seeing videos of people going there, and I watched documentaries on it.
I know, but nope, nobody's ever been there. Nobody's been up there in 100 years, according to reality now.
Wow. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, that is wild.
Damn Higgs boson.
Right. And then the Berenstain Bears or the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
Depending on it's one letter difference. But there's been other examples of that with Skechers, Febreze having 2 E's rather than 1. Looney Tunes, the way Looney Tunes is spelled.
Yeah.
So apparently, it used to be, tunes like cartoons, but it's not.
So it used to be like TOONE and
TOONS.
TOON tune, and then it was TUNE.
Right.
Like it's changed. Yeah.
Yeah. And then JC Penney used to have an E in between or it used to be PENNEY. There's no, it's not EY anymore.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody's got their own kind of take on it, but I don't know. I don't remember that one very well either. I just know that some people have said that.
So these very subtle changes that some people can remember, but we're being told that they never happened, is all a result of this large collider actually ending the world in 2012 as we know it.
Yeah, so now when we start talking about that, this is where it gets really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so the company called CERN, CERN, is the European Organization for Nuclear Research.
Right.
The acronym is actually derived from the French translation, so that's why it doesn't really make any sense. But if you say European Organization for Nuclear Research in French, the word starts CERN.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Large Hadron Collider was opened on October 21st, 2008, with a circumference of 16.6 miles and a depth ranging between 164 and 574 feet underground. And the lead researchers, or the CERN director, General Rolf Dieter Heuer, actually acknowledged that strange occurrences over the past 7 years, saying, and I quote, "Not saying to expect an alien invasion, but if you could prepare for that type of thing, that would be great."
Great.
Wow.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have no idea what they did. Like, they turned it on.
They opened the Stargate.
Upon viewing the Higgs boson, some scientists think that they opened up a wormhole or a black hole, and that now we're living inside of it, and we have no idea. And like time as being, time is supposedly always happening, that like both future and past, according to our understanding of it. So what some people think is that the black hole is literally like destroying our timelines. And so there's also a bunch of other theories about like reality, or sort of like theories about parallel dimensions and stuff like that, in different ways that scientists think this could happen.
Yeah.
And so one of my favorite ones is called the daughter theory, where every potential outcome for every decision creates a new dimension, like a split in the timeline. So what I think happened when they used the Higgs boson was that in one reality we didn't, and in the another reality we did, and in those two timelines just are like merging now, like they're just dissected and coming back and forth, and people are being swapped out from one timeline to another. Reality is just mixing together in a cesspool of different crap.
A cesspool of different crap.
Wow, dude, that's some serious deep stuff, man.
Oh, it's too much for the brain. It's overwhelming.
Right, because it's one of those things you can never prove or disprove. Because how can you? What evidence could you show?
It depends on which multiverse you're from.
Well, I mean, do books change automatically? I mean, there's got to be some old text around with something to prove some of the stuff. I mean, you just can't go in there and go, dude, J.C. Penney's used to be spelled with a goddamn E. There's got to be a shopping bag somewhere with it.
So actually, there's actually people who have been posting like pictures of shopping bags that have JCPenney written that way, and have Skechers where it's got a T in the word Skechers, and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh wow! Okay, now I'm getting excited.
Yeah, well, so these pictures, they tend to disappear really quickly if you don't stay on top of it. Like this whole article, this whole topic could potentially disappear. This episode might disappear. I don't know. But yeah, as soon as you start talking about it,
that'll be our proof.
That'll be our proof then.
Right.
That's nuts,
but,
dude.
There was also a guy named Preston B. Nichols, He's a whistleblower. He used to work at the Montauk Air Force Base.
Right.
And he was talking. He told journalists that they were doing time travel experiments at this Air Force base, right. And his stories were actually were what inspired shows like Stranger Things. Yeah. But according to him and according to their research, when they do time travel, when they go to 2012, there's like a wall. Now this was back in the 80s, so they were going into the future at that time.
Right.
But so when they tried to go past 2012, they couldn't. Like there was nothing there. So now we're living beyond time and relativity, or whatever timeline we're in now is not even close to what was happening before 2012.
Wow, dude, that's insane, dude.
It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in, man.
Dude, there's gonna be people Googling their ass off right now when they're hearing this.
Yeah, well, I am.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I mean it's a rabbit hole for sure. I mean, I started getting into it, man, and I actually watched. There's a documentary on there by Journeyman TV Pictures on YouTube.
Right.
It's all tells you a bunch of facts about the Large Hadron Collider, but at the end of it, they said one of my favorite quotes that I've ever heard, which was, Rome wasn't built in a day, but the universe was apparently built in a billionth of a second. Over time is a process that hasn't been explained. It's just one theoretical concept amongst many for scientists to consider.
Wow. I dig it, dude. I dig it. Well, dude, that's some interesting conversation. I'm sure the audience members appreciate it. Where are y'all playing at this weekend?
This weekend we're going to be at the Jetty on Friday, and drawing a blank on Saturday.
You'll be at Ollie's on Saturday.
Yeah, Ollie's.
See,
you're welcome.
Well, yeah, that's our key. That's one of the key sponsors of the show, Sean.
Yeah, I know. I should have known better. I know we were there recently. That's why I was just second guessing myself.
Gotcha, dude. But dude, yeah. I dig that conversation. I'm definitely gonna do some research now myself. Shit, man, we're coming up on it, man. It's been awesome as usual. I can't wait for next week. We'll get something even crazier, and we'll see how the band did.
Hell yeah.
Good deal.
My man.
All right, guys.
From the Guitar Gurus, we'll talk to you next week, Sean.
Have a good one.
All right, buddy.
Steve.
Sean in 60 seconds.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, there's some food for thought.
That is some food for thought, because you can't, like I said, you can't disprove or prove it.
You can't. And I've been reading up on this for a while, and it's fun. I'm not all into a lot of conspiracies, but it is actually fun to read about this because it gets you thinking. Right. You can make your own opinion. Like you said, you can't prove it or disprove it. But it's kind of neat to stretch your brain out a little bit. Don't take everything at face value. Don't believe everything you see. Go out and explore. Educate yourself.
But I'm trying to think, though, what would happen in my life if that really happened? What subtle different, you know what I mean? Nothing major has changed. There's been no subtleties with mine.
You may not notice, yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, you don't know what you don't know, or if it happens instantaneously, you'll never know.
That's right.
You know, that's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows what they did when they fired that thing up, dude?
Well, let's think about it. We're all here doing this right now with this. It's something we didn't even think about.
Right.
You know, in 2011.
Right. Oh, wow.
Huh?
Yeah.
We're an alternate universe.
Maybe.
The gurus exist.
Right.
In an alternate universe.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll take it.
That's right, dude. I dig it. Well, dude, we're coming up on the break, man. We're almost at 50 minutes. We're right at the 49-minute mark almost. Dude, what a great way to open up episode 54, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
TK421. Why are you not at your station?
That's right.
Dude, it's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for Music Talk Radio. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Yo, Albin, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsher, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior. whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
Well, you know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes, your home needs help with its roof or facade, please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today. Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
Broadcasting from our 100 gigawatt radio internet thing that plugs into something else. It's WGUR, the Guitar Gurus.
We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, dude. Back from break, it's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. We're talking everything Southern Maryland music, man. How you doing tonight, Mr.
Man,
Allman?
what a great night we're having in the studio here, man.
Oh, dude. It's such a great night. I got to do one of these.
Yeah, well, hold on. I'll join you.
Yeah, double pop.
Get it in tonight, man. What a great, energized episode we've got here.
Dude, it's the episode 54 is cranking along, dude. The first opening part was awesome. I think everybody's going to be pleased with that. But, dude, it's time for featured guest #1 tonight.
Let's get it on.
Phillip Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
Dude, how awesome is this?
This is great, man.
Dude,
Coming back.
Give me some soothing tones, and I'll get them cranking on the Ollie's Barn Grill soundstage phone system.
Hell yeah, man. Phillip Michael Parsons coming back on a second time. Repeat offender. Gonna catch up with his world here, man, and see what's up.
There we go, dude. We're locking in the signal. Come on, Phillip.
Hello?
Hey, Phillip, it's Dan from the Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Awesome, dude. Well, welcome back to the program. We're in the studio doing our thing tonight. I got your microphone activated. Mr. Albin's here in the studio. Mr. Albin, say hi to Phillip Michael Parsons.
What's up, Phillip? How are you tonight, man?
What's going on, man? It's good to be back.
Yeah, we love having you back, man. Could not wait for this.
Me too, man. I had it circled on my calendar for a little while now.
Nice.
I'm digging it, dude. Well, dude, every time we announce you're on the show, man, everything goes a little bit crazy around here. The activity's drummed up, and people are excited to hear what you got to say. So we're going to jump right in. And right into this. Then, what have you been up to since we last spoke, man? It's been almost 6 months, I think.
Wow. Yeah. So, just been in the studio a lot. Been writing like crazy. Just been in straight writer's mode for most of the summer and fall, and finally have a few songs, especially one of them that I am just incredibly excited about being in the studio and getting out as soon as possible. So just it's one of my favorite things, being in the studio too. So it's been a fun several months.
Nice, dude. I love studio sessions.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah,
Me too.
It's where you get to create, and there's no boundaries. You know, that's what makes it fun.
Absolutely, and that's like they call I'm not just a singer. I like to consider myself an artist as well. So when I have time to spend some time in the studio, it's kind of like that place where you finally. It's like a painter or someone that draws that, like, you can picture something all you want, but it's finally when you get to put it down on like a canvas and actually like see the product that you've visioned for a while. So it's been a lot of fun, and I'm also super pumped because it's just the song is pretty much straight talking about my Southern Maryland roots and my experience with my town. So yeah, super pumped about it.
That's awesome, dude. So with this original music, are you planning a full-length album? Do you have producers? What studio?
Yeah.
Are you using multiple studios? How's that working?
Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do for right now is just start putting out a few different singles, maybe 2, possibly 3, and then put those singles on like a 5 or 6 song album or EP.
Right.
The producer that I'm working with right now, I am extremely pumped about. It's actually Brothers Osborne's drummer, Adam Box.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, he is phenomenal. One of the smartest, enjoyable musicians I've ever had the chance to work with. And I love it because I love country music, but I also love rock. And I love how my music, and I think it's kind of important when you first start out playing music, you're trying to figure out, like, what is my sound? What is it that I sing the best? What is it that I enjoy singing the most? When I sit down to write music, how is it best produced as, super country or modern country, more like with a rock influence? And I love how he has kind of helped me shape exactly what it is that I want. And that's, it fits in the country genre, but at the same time, it's got a little bit of that, like, rock influence. And I love that aspect. So, and it just, just to have a little bit of a different sound production wise, it still kind of fits that mold of, like, the modern stuff that you hear, but not too trendy to the point where you kind of lose some of the I don't know, some of the stuff that I appreciate about music. So
right. Would you consider it the Southern Maryland sound? Is that what this song has?
I don't know about that, but I do think it's kind of it applies to me specifically, being from Southern Maryland, but it's really just about small town, or not small towns, about hometowns in general, whether it's a city, a small town. And it's called Love Hate Town, and it's about our relationship with our specific hometown, because it's the first place that you fall in love, but it's also the first place you break up.
Right.
And it's the the place that you run into people that you want to run into, and it's also the place that you run into people that you don't want to run into. And for me, my experience was the same road that I learned how to drive a stick shift on, and really learned how to drive, period, was the same road that I was on when I got a phone call that my grandfather passed away. So, in your hometown, you always have that, like, love-hate relationship. You've got the good memories and the bad memories, and so it just kind of touches on all of that.
Wow, dude. Well,
that's great perspective. You're absolutely right, man.
Yeah. With that song, like, the vibe in your band, what are you talking about with all your fellow bandmates? When you're not playing music, when you're in that creative mode, are you getting input from them guys too?
Oh, absolutely. And since we talked last, we've also added 2 new band members.
Okay.
Yeah, and the guys that we have right now are just absolutely loving. I mean, the guys that have played with us before, I think the last time we talked, we didn't even have a solid band. It was really just Chris and I, and then we were finding fill-ins
Right.
Yeah.
almost every weekend, and that was a crazy grind. But we actually found a couple guys, and you know, just as a thought for you guys, I think one of these days you need to have my new drummer on your show, because he's a La Plata boy, or not La Plata boy, but a Charles County boy. And he is phenomenal. He gets along great with Chris Dean, and the two of them grew up playing music together. Never in the same band, just, you know, similar bands and playing music in the same scenes. And two of them have been working like crazy on some stuff that I'm excited to, you know, unveil soon. And then my new bass player is out of Nashville, so those guys are their music minds are so far beyond where I'm at. So I'm always leaning on them for ideas, and they are some of the hardest working guys I've ever met. So it's just been super refreshing and just a massive addition to have three guys besides myself that are all about the creative. And you know, that in fact at this moment right now, the Chris and Michael, the drummer, are at Michael's house putting down some tracks for some of the new originals that we're about to unveil at the Fillmore next week.
Oh, wow.
Nice. All right.
That's cool, man. They're working.
That's great.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Well, cool, dude. Let's talk live shows, dates, times, and locations, man. Let's promote it.
Absolutely. So, unfortunately, the only show that we have until February, late February, in Maryland, Delaware, or Virginia is next week. And that is our last show until, I think it's like February 15th in this region. And it's at the Fillmore. We're playing with Jimmy Allen and Sam Grow. Fillmore Silver Springs. That is going to be a massive show. And super pumped about that one. So, but that is our last Maryland show, or even, you know, Delaware, Virginia, until I think February 15th at Ollie's in La Plata. So that is really the only local show, and we've got a ton of stuff in the Carolinas coming up. And then we have New Year's Eve in Delray Beach, Florida. So a lot of fun stuff coming up, but unfortunately, until almost springtime, we won't be back in the region.
Right. Well,
So everybody better get out there and see you now, man.
That's true.
that.
That's true. I'm hoping to see a lot of familiar faces next week at the Fillmore.
right.
That'd be great.
And then you come back, next time you're back in the area, you're at our home base, Ollie's Bar and Grill, which we're talking to you on the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system. So that's fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice little plug there.
We'll have
Yeah.
to pop in on that one, man.
Speaking of plugs, man. Speaking of plugs, Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? What are you down with all this?
Oh, well, that's a tough one. So, like, it depends on what mode I'm in. If I'm in a little bit of a healthier mode, I'm going to go with Chick-fil-A. But if I'm just going based off of, you know, what I would enjoy the most, I would say Popeyes has the edge.
Oh, wow. Okay. Have you tried the new chicken sandwich?
I have not tried. No, I don't think I have. I'm like, once I find something good, I don't usually waver from it. And I usually just get their spicy tenders.
There you go. Now here's a weird. Now that we're on this subject, you just sparked something in me.
All right.
So with you guys being on the road as much as you are, what do you do to try to maintain some sort of healthy balance as far as food goes? I mean, that's got to be. It's hard.
Yeah. I think that it's kind of a natural cycle that I've noticed from having a lot of different musicians play with us over the last couple years. But since in the last 5 months or so, since the new guys have been hired, and then also the transition that Chris and I have gone through from playing with each other for a year and a half now, is that you kind of go out on the road and it's like, you know, you don't really think about that too much because it's kind of a new thing. And then you almost hit a wall where you're like, man, I'm not, you know, always feeling as good as I used to feel. And you kind of all of a sudden start really thinking about that. And, you know, it's been nice because that's another thing that the four of us are pretty conscious about. And unfortunately, we still do not eat as well as we'd like, but we will still eat a lot of stuff that's at least fresh, and like whether it's Chipotle or Panera or something like that, and
There you go.
try to eat a few more salads and all that. But the one thing that also has worked out really well in our favor is that for us to get showers on the road, we tried the whole like truck stop thing a couple years ago, and that was like $12 for one shower. But for only $20, you can get a membership at Planet Fitness. You can literally work out in like any town, any city in the United States. They have excellent showers, and it's kind of been like a kill the two birds with one stone, because you can even get unlimited amount of guests in with that $20 a month. So that all of us actually do have a membership, but you don't even need that. But anyways, it allows us to go in, like shower, get ready, but it also puts us in a gym, so it forces us to work out. So that's actually been one of the best things that we ever did, was get the membership to Planet Fitness, because we actually work out more, way more when we're on the road than we do at home, just because we're in the gym every day, at least for a shower.
Yeah,
That's a pro move,
that
man.
is completely awesome, man.
A lot of years of messing up before we got to the point where we realized, man, we can get free showers and a workout if we just get a damn membership to Planet Fitness.
Dude,
Yeah, it's a
$20, 24 hours a day. Come on, man.
Dude, at $12 a shower at a truck stop, you had me sold.
And you can't guarantee the water's going to work.
Right.
I know, right? Yeah, so if you ever want to know where we are, it's usually like parked at a Planet Fitness after we play in that city. We'll just go park at a Planet Fitness, shower, and then take off the next morning.
That is good information, man.
Yeah, you're always safe in a strip mall parking lot.
Hell yeah.
I love it, dude. But, dude, man, this has been a really awesome catch up with you, man. I know everything's cranking and it's tight tonight. We appreciate your time on the show. We always love having you. And I'm excited about these originals. So please,
me too.
When you get them ready, please send me an advanced copy, brother.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I want to say, I absolutely love what you guys are doing, and I love how you guys promote Southern Maryland stuff. I love you guys' energy, and I just hope that you guys keep crushing it and keep building off of what you're doing, and just super thankful that you guys have had me on the show twice, and thankful that you promote Chris, and one of these days you guys got to get Michael and Cody Randall, the rest of the guys in the band on here. But seriously, I love what you guys are doing, and love tuning in and checking out what you guys are doing every week. So thank you so much.
That's all.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, man.
That means a lot to us. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what helps us keep going, is knowing that people appreciate it. I really thank you for those words.
Well, you guys are crushing it.
Yeah, and then hopefully we're pay attention this weekend, man. Some big stuff's gonna happen that has us involved. So it'll be really cool.
Well, I will definitely be paying attention.
Yeah, we can't do anything until this weekend. Can't say anything, but it's pretty huge for us. Just be on the lookout for that. But I will also, before I get to our last question, when you guys come back in February to do that Ollie show, let's get the whole group on a group call that week. That way we can everybody can hear from y'all on our show Thursday, and then y'all are playing that Friday, right?
I think it's a Saturday.
Oh, even better. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Valentine's is Friday.
Yeah,
and the show's Saturday. There you go.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So we'll have you on the show Thursday, promote it. Valentine's Day's Friday, and then y'all are playing Saturday. That's awesome.
Nice.
We're hip to that.
Yes, sir.
Cool, dude. Well, last question. And we're going to take a different take on our signature question, because you've already been on and answered the best gig, worst gig.
Okay.
So this is kind of cool that we talked about it. But I want to know the best truck stop and the worst truck stop. You can answer in any order you want, but you got to answer both. You got some stories,
Okay.
so, man, let's hear it.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember the name of this truck stop. I put it on my story a couple weeks back. It's somewhere in the Carolinas. I think it's in South Carolina. Man, this is what we do every week. We play a game of Have We Been Here Before? We pull off on an exit, and 99% of the time we've been there before. And I'm like drawing the worst blank of what the name of this truck stop is, but it is literally the size of like a Walmart.
Wow.
And you walk in, they have an 18-wheeler in there, and the 18-wheeler looks small. This place is so big. And, man, they've got a whole section where they like literally even sell guitars.
Wow.
Yeah, and I can't remember the name of the damn place. And let's see, worst truck stop that I've ever been to would have to be off of the near the the Jersey Turnpike.
Okay.
Up towards
That makes sense.
up towards Baltimore when it was snowing, and just a disgusting location all around.
Yeah.
Super sketchy. It was like, I think it was just north of it was like between Boston and New York City.
Okay. Yeah. The Northeast corridor is known for crap.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So the world's best truck stop down south, the world's worst truck stop up north.
Yeah, I guess that's saying something. I don't know.
Hey, man.
I love playing in Boston. I love playing, anywhere in between. But that drive from Maryland to Boston is pretty brutal.
I bet, brother. I bet. Well, dude, we appreciate your time tonight. It's been awesome to catch up with you. And we'll be hearing from you again in February. We'll promote your show. We'll do a group call for a couple minutes, get everybody to say hi, and then we'll see what's up. What do you think?
Sounds great. That sounds great to me. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Enjoyed having you. We'll see if we can get you on premiere night this Thursday to help us promote it and share it. What do you think?
That sounds great to me.
Perfect. Well, Phillip Michael Parsons from the Guitar Gurus, we say thank you and good night.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right. See you, buddy.
See you, bud. There he goes,
There you
man.
go.
Phillip Michael
Pro
Parsons.
interview, man.
Yeah, hit all the points. Very, very tangible. Kept my interest. It was awesome, man.
There was some good stuff in there.
Good stuff in there, man.
Planet Fitness, everybody.
Dude, that's the pro move.
That is the
nice
pro
and clean. The unit all across the country.
Dude, information on this show comes in many forms, and that was valuable information.
That's a gold bar.
Yeah.
That's a gold bar status.
That's right.
Because why fool with the truck stop now? Everywhere's got a Planet Fitness.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now I think about it, man, a couple years ago when we had that big windstorm and knocked out all the power for a couple days.
Yeah.
We have a Planet Fitness thing. We went there to shower.
No way.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Brilliant.
That's a pro move, man.
Yeah. So thank you, Phillip Michael Parsons, for coming on again and catching up with us. We appreciate that. And guys, go check them out. Give them some love, So that was great. I really appreciate that.
It was that was awesome.
And you know what else is awesome?
The Guitar of the Week.
That's right.
Presented by Island Music Company, man. What do you think about that?
Dude, what a treat we have here every week.
Right, and this week's guitar is even cooler, man, because it's the Bruce Kulick from the clinic that we were at. It's one of his ESPs that he played. That was their stock, but that was the one that he started the clinic off with.
That's the one.
That's the one.
He came out of the gate on that thing, playing some Kiss songs on it.
Right, man, it was awesome, dude. Look.
And you had it right here in the studio.
Right, photographed it, had it for the weekend, shredded it out, man.
Yeah, I'm curious. I am curious to see what minor tweaks he added to have that Dave did for him.
Well, dude, I got to enjoy those minor tweaks because it played perfect. So here it is, dude. We got the ESP LTD MH1000HS, and the color is Violet Shade Fade. Okay? You can count on ESP for gig-ready performance. What do you look for in a modern rock guitar? Fast, expressive playability, versatile pickups with explosive tone. The MH1000HS solid body electric guitar delivers, and it looks amazing while it does. With a Seymour Duncan Hot Rails humbucker in the neck position and a Pegasus humbucker at the bridge position, the MH1000 covers a vast sonic range. And with its Floyd Rose SE Tremolo tailpiece, you'll be able to pull off monstrous bends, dives, and squeals with rock-solid tuning stability. If you play high gain rock, you'll find big value in the MH1000HS solid body electric guitar. What do you think about that?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the way I would go with it.
Dude, let's talk pickups. Seymour Duncan pickups deliver the savage tone. Many guitars turn to Seymour Duncan pickups for sonic superiority. So we're pleased to see the MH1000HS loaded with the two of their humbuckers, the Hot Rails at the neck and the Pegasus at the bridge. The Hot Rails use a pair of blades coupled with a strong ceramic magnet and powerful coil windings to create a pickup that's full and fat with a ton of sustain. Perfect for classic rock, but also lending itself very well to more aggressive tones such as garage rock or metal. The Pegasus, with its custom wound coils and Alnico 5 magnet, offers you the kind of string separation and satisfying tone to match. That's the pickups.
Those are sweet.
Dude, they're pretty. Dude, Seymour Duncan knows what's up when it comes to pickups. I mean, I don't even have to tell y'all that. Everybody knows that. Dude, the thing was badass, dude. You see my rig? It was at home. It was at home. It was like, play me now, play me more. And I did. It was awesome, dude. The Floyd Rose Tremolo is reliable, expressive performance. For superior tuning stability, the MH1000HS comes equipped with a double locking Floyd Rose tremolo system with premium Grover tuners. With this tremolo, you can twist, bend, and dive bomb all you want and never worry about pulling your tuning out of whack. You can expect both rock-solid reliability and tight response when you play this MH1000HS. Dude, and I'd put it through the ringer, man.
I bet you dive bomb the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, man. Well, you know, to test it out. You know, I wasn't aggressive with the instrument for no reason. I was playing within parameters.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's the LTD series, man, and ESP, man. They're the perfect guitars for rock or metal. All right, the guitars were created to bring a more affordable version of the classic designs and quality of ESP guitars to the market. That's what the LTD series are. The entire LTD line of instruments feature premium tone woods, quality pickups, and solid hardware for a lifetime of use. An exacting eye to detail and quality means that every instrument is ready to rock when it leaves the factory. An impressive list of signature guitars by some of today's biggest guitar heroes show the popularity and respect held by the LTD series. If you're looking for the perfect rock or metal guitar, then you need to check out the ESP LTD series of guitars, man. So dude, the MH1000HS features at a glance. It's optimized for modern rock styles. Dual Seymour Duncan humbucking pickups for explosive tone. A 3-piece maple neck with thin U profile for fast playability all the way up the fretboard. Extra jumbo frets support fast technical playing styles. The Floyd Rose SC tremolo tailpiece and locking nut for expressive bends and dives with maximum tuning stability. Never compromise.
Nice.
So dude, let me just tell you, this guitar was the real deal. If you're a shredder, you're in the metal scene, and that's what you're doing, or you want to play the classic rock from the 70s and 80s and 60s, it can handle that too. It's an all-around, it's a rock guitar. You know, you're not going to play jazz with it. You're going to play rock or
You're going
metal.
to play rock, and you're going to look good doing it because the thing is sexy as hell.
Yeah, dude, it looks like water, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Dude, they outdid themselves with that color combination and the quilt top. It's awesome. So here's the tech specs, real quick, for all the guitar nerds out there like myself.
Yeah.
Here's all the meat to the bone. Of course, it's a solid body. It's the body shape they call MH1000. It's right-handed, has 6 strings. The body is made of mahogany. The top material is quilted maple veneer. It's got a gloss finish. The color is called Violet Shadow. A 3-piece maple. The neck shape is thin U. It's a radius of 12 inches. It's got the Madagascar ebony. Small offset blocks. 24 extra jumbo frets. 25.5-inch scale length. A nut width of 1.653 inches. It's a locking nut, of course. The Floyd Rose SE bridge tailpiece, Grover tuners, locking tuners, because it's a deluxe model, and of course the Hot Rails humbucker in the neck and the Pegasus humbucker in the bridge. It's got 1 master volume, 1 master tone knob, and a 3-way blade pickup switch. And it comes from the factory with D'Addario strings of 9 to 42s. Pretty awesome, dude.
That is very awesome.
Pretty awesome. So, dude, that's the guitar of the week this week. It was. I highly suggest everybody go to Island. Play it, man. Just play it. Bruce played it. It plays perfect. Dave put the sauce on it. It's got the sauce.
It's got the sauce. It's good enough for Bruce. It's good enough for anybody. I mean, just right off the wall, man.
I just love this time and this era of guitars. Everything is made with quality stuff now, man. There's no more BS out there. or at least our local music store, Island Music Company, doesn't carry the BS. They carry the good stuff. And we see it at the clinic, man. It's all off-the-shelf product. And this is what this is. This is the everyday, model from them. Yeah. And the qualities are high. Played perfect, man. Perfect guitar, man. I highly suggest go to Island Music, check it out, and if you're in the market, take it home. And it's only going to set you back $1,099, man.
Wow.
I mean, that's normally a $2,500 guitar, easily.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's a steal at that price. Check it out. I thoroughly enjoyed my weekend with it.
Bet
it was
you
awesome.
did.
It was awesome. So, dude, that's Guitar of the Week.
Beautiful. Thank you, Island Music, for that, as we do every week. And we appreciate the support and being able to do that.
Yeah, man, dude, Island Music, located in La Plata, Maryland, Charles Street, right there, the main, Charles and LaGrange, right? That's the corner?
Yep.
Yeah, Charles and LaGrange. You turn right on LaGrange. There's 3 spots right there you can park at, or not, make the first left in the back in the parking lot.
There you go.
Plenty of parking. Awesome location right down in downtown La Plata, right next door to the, what's that restaurant right there?
The Charles.
The Charles.
The Charles.
So there it is, Island Music, man.
You
Awesome
guys
guitar.
know where that is. Come on. Everybody knows where that is.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, are you ready for this?
You want to do this now?
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's do the Jesse Wickline Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs. Get this done. Show our respect to the fans, to everybody that likes and shared a post, and that's on our list, man.
Hell yeah. That's what it's all about.
That's right, dude. So, dude, I'm going to turn the mic over to you and let you do your thing.
All right, here we are here. The Jesse Wickline presents the Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs. Episode 54. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the love, the support. We love you all for it. And this is our time to give back to you by calling out your names for doing all those cool things you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we are, off and running. We've got Trish Galliano. Wow, Jed Butch Albin.
That's right, Butch.
I haven't called this. 54 episodes, I haven't even called this guy's name.
Dude, I was astonished when I saw
that
it.
just messed me all up, man.
Yeah.
I usually run through this list, but I got to give a shout out to my big brother,
Yeah,
man.
man, Butch.
Yeah.
Come back to Maryland, Butch.
Yeah, man. We'll get him on here at one point.
Right, dude. Music night, man. Music trivia night.
Yeah. All right, continuing on. Cassidy Greer, Tim Elder, Lisa Watts, Rick Curl, Carly Zakutney, Steve Pitts, Jack Nutter, Nutter Photography, Jim Kobe, Mike Stacy, Vinny Barbarino, Justin Taylor, Outside the Wire, David Hamner, Jack McNutt, Scott Harsha, Danny Case Cruz, and Sean Kirkpatrick. What a great list this week, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support, the continuing support, because these names get called pretty frequently, so we love you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you all for that. There it is. Allied Renovations, 2 for Tuesday shoutouts. Thank you to our sponsor, Jesse Wickline. Give them a call. They'll hook you up. There it is. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, that was awesome, dude. The Jesse Wickline Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs. Yes, if your home's in need of repair for the siding, roofing, siding, gutters, any of the outside items like that, Jesse's your guy. He's going to treat you right. He's going to get the job done efficiently, man.
That's right.
So good deal, man. I love it, man. The show's just cranking, man.
It's cranking along.
Episode 54, TK421. Man, I'm digging it, dude. Who's going to get that reference, man?
Yeah, somebody will.
Yeah.
Why are you not at your post?
That's right. It's got a bad calm.
That's right.
Dude, you want to take a break real quick?
Yeah,
Then we'll come back,
I do.
get Tim Elder on and see what's going on in his world, and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, let's hear from our sponsors, man.
All right, cool. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. We'll be right back.
Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsha, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior, whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
Well, you know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes your home needs help with its roof or facade, please please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today. Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
Welcome back to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. If you're lucky, you'll see these two on a tandem bicycle riding down 925. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. Mr. Albin, dude, we're in the home stretch, brother.
Home stretch, man. Love this part. I love the home stretch part.
Dude, this episode's been awesome. It keeps getting awesome. Got one more featured guest to go. We've done all the housekeeping. All the sponsors are satisfied.
That's right.
They're cranked out and they're happy.
Yeah.
We're happy.
Paying the bills, man. Paying the bills.
Man, this is awesome, dude. What a gig we have, dude. What a gig we have.
Yeah, man. We are fortunate as you wouldn't believe.
Exactly, dude. With the latest technology at our fingertips.
Oh, it's all here.
It's all here in the studio.
It's the Starship Enterprise, as Scott said.
Exactly, man. Well,
the bridge of the Enterprise, right here.
Exactly, no. Dig it. Well, dude, let's get the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system cranked up one last time, and we're going to get on Tim Elder from the Tim Elder Band,
Let's
man.
do that, man. We've been looking forward to this. We've been watching this guy for a while, and we're going to get him on here and let him talk his story. Find out what's going on in his world, man. And here we go.
Here we go, dude. It's cranking it out. The
let's
signal's
find it.
locking it in, man. Come on, Tim.
Hello.
Hey, Tim, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Does Joe Barrick shit his pants?
Yeah, he does. So, yeah, all right, man. You're in.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing, man, dude. We're doing the show tonight. We're getting it done. We're in the home stretch, and you're our second featured guest tonight. We just had Phillip Michael Parsons on, so you picked a great night to be on the program.
Hell yeah.
Well, dude, Mr. Albin, Tim's on the phone. You want to say hi?
Oh, of course, man. What's up, Tim? How are you, man?
How you doing, Danny?
Dude, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for spending time with us tonight, man. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having me on the show. I'm excited, man.
Hell yeah, man. You know, you've been a great supporter of the show, and you're out there getting it done on your own, man. So this is the perfect time, man.
We're putting in the work, man. We're putting in the work.
That's why you're on. That's why you're on,
dude. Seriously,
Thank
man.
you.
It's cool to have you on, and you've earned the right to be on. So, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Just the same.
Yeah, man. Let's jump right into it, man. Let's get the backstory on yourself and why you started the Tim Elder Band. What was that final straw that said, hey, I'm doing my own band? What you got for us?
Oh, man, I got nothing but long stories for you guys.
Well, give us the Cliff Notes version, brother, please.
Okay, I won't pull up any on you. All right, so like I definitely, started playing guitar when I was very, very, very young. My dad always played guitar and drums since I could remember talking.
Oh wow, cool.
So, I got pictures of me playing with my dad when I was 4 years old, holding a Stratocaster. And
so cool.
Dad actually was a drummer before he was a guitarist. I think what happened was Dad played drums growing up, and he was a great drummer. He actually got to fill in sometimes for some pretty good bands, and never like a main drummer like with anyone serious, but like DC Star, I know he filled in with them while their drummer broke their leg one time.
Oh wow, cool.
And yeah, so like he's actually had some like great opportunities playing music, throughout his life. And when I was being born, I think what happened was Mom was like, "Oh man, you can't play drums with a baby." So I think Dad got more into playing guitar and got me into playing guitar, and that's all I remember doing as a kid is just playing guitar with Dad, growing up on rock and blues and everything. And he always was a complete supporter. Always everything I wanted, whatever guitar I wanted, I always had it, man. And that, which is great, which is awesome,
Right.
And I also remember him being good friends with Gene Quaid my whole life. And every time I'd learn something new on guitar, we lived in Losby at the time. This is when Hot Licks was on 301.
Right.
And we used to go up there. Every time I learned a song, I'm like, Dad, we got to go to Hot Licks and show Gene and Cricket and Paul. So, like, we were up there all the time. He would never say no. He would always be down to go. He's like, let's go,
Wow.
So,
did you go to Metal Jam back in the day?
Metal?
Yeah, the Metal Jams. Remember those?
I did a couple of those. I went to a couple of those.
Or is that before your time?
It might have been a little bit before my time.
All right.
Like, I got more into metal when I was in high school, like,
I
but
got
nothing like
those were back in the early '90s, so I don't.
Nothing old school metal.
Yeah.
That wasn't my thing.
I got you. So you're self-taught. You never took professional lessons.
I took lessons with Mike Stacy when I was in high school.
All right.
I took singing lessons with Gene Quaid.
Oh shit! All right.
Probably 5-6 years ago, I was real. I've always been into music and everything, but Sam Grow had a little influence on me starting to sing, and because I was watching, everyone I knew for so many years, Mike Stacy and Gene and Sam and all of them playing together all the time and doing. I was like, man, this is what I want to do, and Gene helped me out a whole lot. Mike, of course, helped me out a whole lot in high school, and I started singing and doing my thing, and I have to give a lot of credit to those guys for getting me the inspiration to start. And then, as I played solo acoustic for many years before I started being like, hey, let's do a band, I played in bands over the years, but not singing and all that. I played guitar for bands and rock bands and everything in high school, metal bands, which was, a lot of fun and everything, but this is more what I feel like I'm supposed to do is play guitar and sing and everything. Right. So now I'm getting just more and more into it, more focused on it over the last year especially, and really getting everything down. Like my buddy Mike Kidd, I've known him since high school. He plays guitar for me. Sean Chesley plays drums for me. He's awesome. Like, I've never met anyone like him before. I'm pretty fortunate to have him playing drums, but he's like, yeah, this could go somewhere. I want to play with you guys. He joined in quick and just loves it, and like we're loving it, man. Like everything is going good. We couldn't be happier.
Yeah. So speaking on that, I mean, what's the vibe with you guys, and what do you guys talk about when you're not playing? What do you when you're hanging out? What's your vibe together with those guys?
We click pretty good, man. We hang out like my guitar, my lead guitarist Mike. He's got like a brand new 2019 camper. He was a union iron worker and actually quit to play guitar with us.
Oh,
and
Local 5? Local 5? Was it Local 5?
Yes. And
Yeah.
it is. He's got all this nice stuff. Like he's got like a brand new camper, this new Silverado. He actually is the one that bought our new PA. He got one of those Behringer XR18 boards with all the Apple iPad controllers and everything. I don't know how to use any of that shit.
Well, do yourself a favor and take the time to learn, man. It's invaluable.
I've been trying. Like I'm probably second in line in the band to know how to use it, but still far from what Mike knows. Actually, HydraFX's old bassist Eric, he actually helped Mike learn.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get some more help trying to learn. You know, you can't only get better. You know, like there's never a point where you're like you know everything. Like
yeah.
So
when you guys are just chilling like after practice, or do you guys hang out outside of practice and gigs and stuff and just?
We hang out a lot, man. Like we try to get to open mics, hang out at open mics. We try to go out and support other musicians when we're not playing.
There you go.
You know, like that's pretty much all we spend our time doing. Like we hang out, go out, drink beers, talk about girls. I mean, like we have a good time, man. For real, we really do.
You got a good vibe going on with you guys.
We got a great vibe going. Yeah, definitely.
And
you know, if one of us is having a rough day, like playing music or something, like it's usually me, like for real. It's usually me, and like everyone else is always stepping up, like, come on, man, like you can do this. You can have this day, like just take it, you know, enjoy yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to play or sound good. Just have fun, and it's great, man. Like we really support each other to the most, you know, like we try to be there for each other and have fun in the meantime. Like if you can't have fun when you're playing, then there's no point in playing.
True that. That's true.
That's what you work for, is to go out and entertain and enjoy yourself while you're doing it.
Right, because it's gonna seem like a job. It's gonna seem like a shitty job. Let me put it that way. Because we definitely put in a lot of work.
We've all got those that aren't music related. So
right, dude. So where can we catch the Tim Elder Band? Where's the live shows, dates, times, and locations? Where can we catch you guys at?
Well, we don't really schedule a lot of shows on Tuesdays, so we try to make it to Last Drop down in Hollywood for open mic with Steve Nelson. On Tuesdays is a live band practice because they got drums and everything. So we come down here, they got a nice PA set up, and we play full band on Tuesdays, and we use it as a band practice.
Smart.
We're playing this Friday at Helen's Cafe in Charlotte Hall. We're doing an acoustic gig.
All right.
Which should be fun. And like, I mean, I don't know how you guys play, but like whenever I got shows and I can share the wealth, I always do, you know, like that's how I got my start, you know, playing solo acoustic for years, you know, like I couldn't just grab a show right off the jump. No one knows who I am. So I always have someone come out if I can and open up for me, you know, like Friday I'm having some people that you know very well, Danny, Alex Ettinger and Tyler Burlington. They're coming out.
Good.
They're coming out and opening up for us at Helen's.
That's awesome.
They're doing an acoustic duo, and I think it's gonna be fun. Like they're excited. I'm excited.
Oh, it's gonna be a great. That sounds like a great time right there.
Right, and this is your second time at Helen's, right?
This is my third time at Helen's.
Time. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
they
good,
they actually love us there, man. Like we go there and have a good time, and I try to have as much fun playing as I can. You know, like if you're not having fun when you're playing and joking around, enjoying yourself, that's part of the show. You know.
Yeah. Exactly, man.
Right.
Well,
So you gotta.
I'm glad to hear that, man. With Alex and Tyler getting on there with you guys, and just having a great night of just playing music, man.
For sure, man.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Our next full band, like you know, like electric and drums and everything, is at Last Drop Country Bar. We're actually here on the 21st.
Wow. Cool.
We're doing a big benefit show with a whole bunch of musicians. I don't think they even advertised it yet, but we'll be playing at 10:30 at night, I believe.
Cool. Where at?
Last Drop.
Last Drop Country Bar, yep.
Yeah, nice. Oh, all right. Well, dude, skipping around a little bit, when you are playing out, there's a little bit of times that you have played out. What's one of your frustrations when you're at the gig? What's one of those thorns in your sides that makes the night kind of a bear?
Well, I'd probably say thorn in my side at a gig is getting everyone to help set up, and everyone's not always into helping.
Yep.
At least you're honest.
Hey man,
it's a lot.
It's a band thing right there, dude.
That's
right.
That's the work of it, man. That's the hard part. Playing the music's
I'm sorry for
easy,
coughing
it's
so
setting
much,
up
man.
that
I
sucks.
got it's like a little cold or whatever. I'm trying to get over.
Right. We've all been there with those.
Vitamin C, my man. Vitamin C. Drink plenty of water.
Well, dude, what's your current guitar, man? What's your rig? What are you playing out of?
Most of the time I'm playing my acoustic guitar, which is a PRS A20E.
Okay.
Which I love it. Like, I've had so many PRS guitars. Like, that's all I play on is PRS guitars.
Right.
My acoustics, I've had a couple different A20Es. I've had a couple A50Es. Had an A55E. I love them. And the A20E is cool because it has the built-in electronics and the tuner and everything. That's why it got
So
one of the more simple ones.
Would you recommend that guitar for somebody who's starting out or somebody who wants to start getting out as a good workhorse if you're going to go?
Oh yeah, it's a
acoustic
great
shows?
it's a great workhorse, man. Like I said, it's got a built-in tuner, and it tunes pretty good. Like a lot of tuners, don't tune perfect. Like you have to get like a snark tuner or something. But I love the tuners in the PRS acoustics.
Nice.
They work great.
Awesome.
And I mean, I'd tear this thing up, man, beat it all around, and it's still working just fine. I've never had a problem with any of them. This is like my 6th or 7th one.
Wow.
And my electrics, I always go with I try to get a Maryland made guitar, but a custom 24. Or I really like the C24s.
Right.
Okay.
C24 is a Maryland made guitar.
Yeah.
For you can get it for $1,800 brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just
sub $2,000 American made guitar. Take it.
Can't beat
Yeah, it's not too much. It's not too costly, and it works. It's
Right.
great quality.
Oh, yeah.
It's got locking tuners, 85, 15 pickups. I mean, I love them, man. I love them.
Yeah, I dig my PRS. I got a Silver Sky, and I just love that thing. So.
Oh yeah.
I dig it.
So when you're running that acoustic, are you do you have an amp for it? What are you using when you're just practicing?
I run the acoustic through the PA directly.
Right.
And then me and Mike both use Helix pedals and run directly through the PA.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
The Helix pedal with acoustic?
For the electrics, yep. No, for the electric.
I was going to say, that's why I was like, wow. Really?
No.
That's
I run the
ambitious,
acoustic directly. And then I run the electrics through the Helix.
Well, cool, dude. Well,
Awesome.
Tim, this has been a cool little interview with you, man. Getting acquainted with you, getting our audience and acquainted with you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It came up on it quick, man, but we got one last question, unless Mr. Albin has any more things for you real quick.
Before Dan Harsha asks his last signature question, all I'm going to say is, hey, man, we've been watching you grinding it out, man. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep grinding it, man. So,
there's no stopping.
Yeah, I can't wait till I run into you again. I'm sure it'll be soon.
Definitely.
Thanks for being on the show tonight. We appreciate that. And
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man. You know, we've run into each other a few times. We've enjoyed ourselves. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to turn it back over to Dan Harsha with the signature question for you.
Okay.
Cool. All right, dude. It's called Best Gig, Worst Gig. Answer in any order you want, but you got to answer both. What does Tim Elder have for the Gurus tonight?
Actually, I'll tell you what. The worst gig we've had. I'll start with that one.
Okay.
We did a benefit. I'm gonna say where it's at because it doesn't reflect on the bar so much. It's
All right.
set like what set it up. We did a benefit at Brass Rail, and I had Michael Trujillo, Alex Edinger come out and open for us. And they didn't like set the gig up right, like when they were setting the benefit up. We didn't even get to play. We brought our PA out. Alex played, Mike played, and then when we went up to play, they didn't have time to keep playing. We couldn't even play.
Oh wow,
Whoa.
that's lame.
Yeah,
And you hauled the PA out.
yeah, we were pretty mad.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I'd be kind of mad.
Yeah.
That's some shit luck right there, man.
Damn.
Very, very. But it happens, you know.
Right.
Wow.
Best gig. We actually had a pretty damn good show at Last Drop a few weeks ago, where we had Steve Nelson's band with Dane Johnson, A Day Off Earth, which is old band of his, come out. They opened for us. It was real fun, man. Like Derek Weaver came out and played with them, Rob Cord,
Yeah.
and it was just a real fun night. Like we were talking a whole bunch of smack on Facebook, like, oh, we're gonna kill you guys. Oh, we're gonna kill you guys. Like, you know, just like instigating, like, you know, fun. You know, like
Right. Yeah.
nothing serious. Like we were all joking.
Just playing
you know?
around.
Man, a couple good ruising, you know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you
joshing
there,
around
man.
is what we call it. I'm
Yeah.
joshing you.
But it ended up being a
great.
good advertisement, and we had so much fun. It was a good crowd, and it was a hard night. So like we were pretty surprised. It was great. We loved it. And actually, besides that, like I remember this gig we played. Me and Mike played. We didn't have a drummer, but me and Mike went to Cumberland the beginning of the year just for vacation,
Okay.
and we went to this open mic at this little place called LV's Pub on a Friday night. And they loved us in the bar, and it was like, how much would it cost to have you guys come in and play tomorrow night, you know, being Saturday night?
Wow.
And we're like, well, we're here for vacation. We just wanted to come out and have fun. And I was like, just give us whatever, an open tab and whatever you want to give us. And
An open
he was
tab
like, done.
plus $1,200.
That's awesome.
I
See,
wish.
I mean, dude, we're saturated with excellent talent in the music field down here. So when you start traveling abroad, man, you find it really hits you.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a hard place to play here and be on any kind of level. There's so much talent, so many good musicians. But you know what? I love it though, man. Like everyone is so helpful. Like everyone's like, hey, I got a show. If you want to come out, you know, we'll split the gig. You
Yeah.
know, I'll give them one back, and like we do that a lot. Like, you know, that's how we get extra shows. Like for real. You know, like
that's why it's beautiful.
if you're not helping each other out, then
Yep.
there's no point being selfish in the industry. You know?
No,
Right.
because if you are the one guy that is, the word's gonna get out fast.
Real fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just help each other out, man. The community is great down here. I'm glad you said that and touched on that. So
I love it. I mean, I enjoy it so much. It really, really, you know, makes a place in my heart. Like,
yeah, man.
It's good stuff, dude.
Hell
Good
yeah,
stuff,
buddy.
man. But, dude, you were a fantastic night, man. You
Thank
answered
you.
the questions great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like I know you better now. Can't wait to see you out and about. And dude, we're gonna keep continuing to watch your growth. And when we see what it needs to be, man, we'll have you back on, man. See what's going on.
I love that, man. I love that, guys. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Hopefully,
man.
I saw that you got Jack playing drums for you too, Danny. That's awesome.
Yeah, we
Jack
did.
is an amazing drummer.
That announcement came out yesterday.
Yeah,
Jack is now officially with us.
He's a dynamo.
That's right, man.
he's a dynamo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Jack's a great drummer. He's a good person, good friend. I definitely
First-
think it's awesome.
First and foremost, you know, he's a great person, like you said. That's
Yes.
where it starts with me. And it's a bonus that he's a great drummer.
Yeah.
Definitely helps.
Yes.
That's cool.
It's your personality first, your talent second. That's how I roll. But he's a good dude, man. So thanks for acknowledging that. So
For sure.
Cool. All right, Tim, we're gonna cut you loose, man. Thanks again for everything, man, and we'll be in touch. All right.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go back in the last drop, give me a beer, and then I'm actually coming up soon to play on stage here, open mic. So
give us a shout out on stage,
well,
man.
Tell everybody we said hey over there.
Yeah.
will do, definitely.
Awesome.
Well, cool, dude. From the Guitar Gurus, Tim, we say good night and thank you.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
All right,
Later,
peace.
man.
Bye.
There he goes,
you go.
man.
Tim Elder Band, man. Right here on the Guitar Guru Show.
Yeah, check them out. Helen's Cafe this Friday.
Yeah.
Tyler and Alex from Route 4 Band opening up.
That's
for 'em.
cool,
That's
man.
cool, man.
That's a cool little gig. That's a great gig.
Dude, and Helen's is easy to get in and out of.
Yeah.
It's nice up there, man. I mean, wide open parking. You don't have to worry about anything out there. It's cool. Real cool.
Nah, it'll be real nice, man. That's a good mix with those guys. So he's getting it. He's grinding it away, man. He's getting it in. So it was a pleasure having him on for the first time. Check him out.
Yeah, Tim Elder Band.
That's right.
Good deal, man. Dude, episode 54, TK421, man.
Yeah.
We got through it, man.
Holy shit.
Wow. Coming right up on it, man.
54 of these things, man.
Wow, man.
You think we'll do 50 more?
I'm down, dude. If you keep showing up, man.
I'm down, dude. You know you can't get rid of me, man.
Dude, yeah, I'm just gonna say this now. We got next week's show's the last next week's show's last show of the year. It's gonna be cool. Highly suggest everybody get in, check it out, because we're off for 2 weeks. Then we're gonna hit the pavement hard in January.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be retooled in January. We're gonna do some smaller interviews with a couple more guests. I'm gonna mix it up, man. I got some things planned. I'm gonna keep it fresh. So new year, we're gonna try some new things, and I'm excited for it. What do you think?
Dude, I'm excited for that as well because, I mean, you know as well as I do, if you go back and listen to the early stuff, we've evolved like crazy.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to evolve in many different ways. Next year's going to be a new evolution. We're going to change things up, and this is what we do. It's natural.
Yeah, man.
So 2019 has been amazing. We got the year-end closeout next week. Then we're going to take time off. 2 weeks, which is rare for us.
Well, it's the way
we never take off.
Well, it's the way the calendar works.
Yeah.
You can't tape a show on Christmas Eve.
No.
Can't tape a show on New Year's Eve.
No.
I mean, and that's our day of the week that we have that we can do this.
That's
There's
right.
no other day that we can do. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's the calendar. That's how we're going to operate. But it's a big show next week. This week's show was awesome. Just run down through the sponsors.
Absolutely.
Southern Maryland Chronicle, Higgy on the Beat.
Yep.
They sponsor us with a page on the Chronicle's website with all our episodes up. So check them out. Check us out there. Southern Maryland Chronicle, David Higgins. Excellent, excellent newspaper.
Excellent.
Spoon's Barbecue, providing us the meal every night that fuels us up to do the show. Awesome.
Incredible.
Right. Ollie's Bar and Grill. They're powering the phone systems for us. And supplying the beer that we drank.
Yeah. Double whammy. The phone system and the beer.
Dude, Ollie's Bar and Grill.
Love it.
Go
Love
see
it.
Justin and everybody there. They run an excellent establishment. It's just a great partnership we have with everybody. But
Yeah.
that's cool. Island Music Guitar of the Week.
Another great
Another
partnership.
great one, man. The ESP LTD series, the ESP's in on it. They're liking the post.
Yeah.
Bruce-
When ESP likes to post, we're on to something.
Right, and this is the they've done it multiple times now. So it's
I've
really
noticed.
cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Got their attention.
Yeah. Of course, we got the Jesse Wickline Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout outs.
Absolutely.
They're going down, man. It's awesome.
It's the best part of the show for me, man.
Right. Am I forgetting anybody?
You are. We got Cooper Construction.
Cooper Construction, that's right.
That's right.
Site maintenance,
Site
septic
maintenance.
tanks, all that stuff. Dude, that's a Southern Maryland problem right now,
Right.
septics. So Cooper Construction, this is the right time to get in contact with them. Get ready for septic seasons coming up.
Yeah. From site to site.
They'll treat you right.
That's
Cooper
right.
Construction.
That's it.
Cool.
And Christopher Lane Tattoos.
Yeah, and he just he did a tattoo giveaway a couple weeks ago, and he just did one of the tattoos today.
Wow.
So if you go check out his feed, you'll see the work, man.
Yeah,
and I
get to
saw
see
the
the work.
I saw the stencil version of the arm and then the finished version. I'm
Wow.
like, I don't know how they do it, but they take the rough looking stencil and make it look awesome.
He's an artist for sure.
Yeah, man, that's just a talent I'll never have. I mean, I could play a guitar, but I can't tattoo.
There you go.
So that's how people are made for different things, man. Christopher Lane Tattoos. Go check them out for all your tattoo needs. Tell them the Guitar Guru sent you, and they'll give you a cool deal.
There it is.
Man, I think that's everybody, right?
That's all the sponsors.
Wow, man. So, dude, this time last year, we just wanted one.
Yeah, we were just like, all right, well, we're going to, sign off, and I don't know. All right, well, hell.
Right, it's cool, man.
Now it's are we forgetting anybody? Well,
right,
we got a whole bunch of them.
Exactly. That's how much the show's grown. We love Southern Maryland. Next week, we'll be able to announce a big announcement. Can't say anything right now, but tune in next week. It's just going to be big time next week. Big time next week. We're going to end the year with a bang, man.
That's right, man.
It's going to be awesome. I want to say before we go, man, I love everybody out there.
Yeah.
Love this community. I love how all the musicians are coming together finally. There's no more of this hate talk.
Nope.
I don't see it, man. It's everybody's just rallying around one another, promoting everybody's band.
That's right.
And that's getting the general public pumped to see music, man. And there's music played everywhere. You hear the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler every week, and that's just exactly what it is, a sampler to what a bigger picture is out there, man.
Absolutely.
Dude, Southern Maryland special, man. It's pretty cool that we get to do this, man.
Dude, we're a part of it, and we love being a part of it.
I thoroughly love being a part of it, and I love helping these bands out, man, because we never had this growing up, man.
We didn't. And it's very cool to hear guys say, man, you guys are doing it. You're involved in the community. You're staples. And we're just sitting here like, well, yeah, sure. We're just doing what we want to do. And
yeah, man. We love doing this show, man.
I can't believe we're involved.
Yeah, that's cool with me, man.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, man, love it down here. It's cool. Well, dude, I'm spent, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. Episode 54, TK421. Why are you not at your station? Does anybody get that?
The first one to comment on this, you win the prize that doesn't exist.
Yeah, the mystery prize of nothing.
Right.
Of knowledge.
But we'll call you cool.
Yeah, because it'll be cool if you really get it.
That's right.
So, episode 54, man, I've had a blast, dude. Ready?
Hell yeah, man.
Dude, it's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. We'll see you guys next week.